Like, just look at how they define relationships. Relationships nowadays are a perfect example of that. They say, I know it's gonna get, they say shit like, I know it's gonna get hard. We're supposed to argue, we're supposed to have hard times, we're supposed to do that because that means that we gotta get through it. No, that's when femininity come together. Toxic and then you have a positive. You have a toxic and healthy femininity coming together, they're gonna clash. You feel me? They're gonna clash. It's just what's supposed to happen. It's that balance within that little realm. But you gotta ascend above that, and femininity now needs to balance with masculinity as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Solely because that's where the balance is, that's where the duality is. So then when we look at a lot of these movements that, you know, we're fighting for equality, for what? Like, why is everybody fighting for equality and not balance? Because then it's like when you start fighting for equality, you're then telling yourself you want to be the same as the very thing that you're fighting against. Some say it's semantics. You know, it's just like, oh, word choice, but that's why words are what they are. You feel me? When you to fight for equality means you're fighting for sameness. Now I get it. See, and then again, this is where you know that the masculine component is gone because there's no rationale or objectivity to be able to see that equality just means the same, because from the feminine perspective of emotionality and subjectivity, when you say equality, it automatically associates the details of, you know, well, I want to be respected as this person, I want to be revered like this person is, I want to do, like, you know what I'm saying, be seen in the same light as this person. But then again, you're adding, no matter what details you add, the reality is that you're fighting for equality. And equality is about being the same. You want to be the same as the very thing that you're fighting against. What do you think starts to happen to you? You start to fight against yourself. Because this being doesn't stop fighting against you while you're fighting for equality. This is where assimilation comes in. You feel what I'm saying? Because after that equality is obtained, you now, in order to fuck with this being or this entity that is against you, you by default have to be against yourself. See, the thing with balance is this. It's like, if you're against me, I'm against you. You feel me? And then it's like, the balance is where we come into terms where either we're going to split ways and just not deal with each other to neutralize it, or we're going to work together to neutralize it. One of the two. But it's not going to be, we're going to be fighting, we're going to be having the same friction. But that's what happens, because now I have to lose myself. And you've seen this happen. You've seen this happen with the whole integration thing, the civil rights movement. Again, I spoke on that before, but like I said, that's why that's bullshit, because we fought for equality. We fought to be equal to motherfuckers that were against us. And then if you look at today's society, we are against our motherfucking selves. Do you really think that was an accident? They knew exactly what the fuck they were doing. You feel what I'm saying? They knew exactly what they were doing. You know what I mean? Cause see, before we fought for that shit, we should have went for balance, because balance was when we were still able to, you know what I mean, have our businesses, still able to have our hospitals and have our own communities the way that we, you know, functioned them. Balance would have been, look, you stop fucking with me, I stop fucking with you. Segregation technically was balance. That was the agreement to disagree. But then integration was, we wanted to be with them so bad. You know, we fought for equality. We fought to be equal with them, and now we see ourselves through the same lens as them. I've had several conversations with motherfuckers who would say shit like, yo, if you're not dressed a certain way, that is cool. Okay, nah. I gotta be dressed like them too. I gotta talk like them. I gotta walk like them. That's equality. That's equality. But when I try to be equal with a very being that dislikes me, or that very being that's against me, what does that leave me? Where does that put me? It increases the self-hatred that I have for myself. You feel what I'm saying? It makes me want to be this person. So then now when I see people that look like me that are not being equal to us all, I have to say they're a different type. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave them alone. You know what I mean? They need to change. They need to do this. Nah, maybe you shouldn't have changed.